So it's another early morning read. So let me just come in with, I was reading on the U.S. economy. Got the King of Cups yesterday. I forget what I meant. What did it mean? Shit. I don't know where my thing is. King of Cups kind of meant that it was positive. It was positive. I remember that it was positive. Then as I put my cards away and then pulled, and I found this in the card case as I was pulling. I was thinking about putting the cards back. And I found this in the card case. And I was like, yeah, let's get the ball rolling and move forward on this tarot reading thing. But hello, lovelies. Let's see. So I wasn't meaning to read anything, but the Chariot came in, and I was thinking, yes, I'm starting or continuing this journey of we're moving on reading, but you can't always believe what you read. Let's see, even in the cards, the King of Cups, I found it. It was something about fair man of business, divinity, responsible, disposed to, obliged to the current, equity, art, and science, including those who profess science, law, art, and creative intelligence. So I was reading on the U.S. economy recovery this morning, and they were talking about how infrastructure needed to be emphasized, and they needed to focus, or well, recommended focusing on producing quality of life items, things that make life easier, more things that make life better. They also said the economy was pretty good recovering. They thought they compared it to post-World War II economic recovery, which I'm not sure, but that is what it is. I'm not sure what I wanted to answer the cards today. Isn't that a beautiful card, though? The Chariot. It reminds me of so many books. It reminds me of Dracula. It reminds me of Cinderella. But it's a beautiful card. And it reminds me actually of William Shakespeare's, is it A Midsummer Night's Dream? Yeah, maybe one of William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream adaptations. But, of Puck, that guy reminds me of Puck, the comic relief. So, I didn't have a full set of deck the last 3 times I've been using this deck. So, my question for the cards today is, because my mom's friend was talking about how buyers of homes try to, people try to screw each other over. And so I'm wondering how we can be more focused on other people rather than ourselves. Like, what can we remember to be more focused on others than ourselves? Because it is difficult sometimes to realize that, we aren't the only ones, or to even realize that, what we do affects others. Kind of like that thing where my mom and I talked about how on the news, it's a lot of, it's a lot more, focused on traumas, like world traumas, like back in the day when there were newspapers and radio. You dealt with family traumas, not world traumas. So what can we focus on as individuals to remember that we're all in this together? So I have some ideas. I don't have any ideas specifically I want to look up for my little outside the card reading research, but I think psychology articles might be interesting to look up if I have the time, make the time. I do have a lot going on tomorrow, and I have a lot going on today, so I'm reading early again. Haven't even made my bed yet. And it'll be laundry day because my dryer's been out, and we're getting it fixed today. Hopefully. Although I did do 2 loads, three loads or so the past week for her, however long the dryer's been out. But yeah, what can we remember? What can we remind ourselves of to remember that we are people and that we're all dealing with this together. We're all in this together. No man is an island unto himself. I'm not sure who said that, but we are not alone. Okay, I don't really like cutting the cards 3 times, so I'm only going to cut it once, and that's going to be the card. Is this guy. I don't want to show you yet. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. It has some beautiful, like, discs with different mandala things. There is a pentagram, which pentagram is protection, I have read. And then she has books. So it is a woman learned, maybe, very friendly with a dove. Or perhaps it's a hawk. I'm not sure. And she has herbs drying, also hanging with most of the pentacles. And some herbs growing in the background. What can we remember? She's dressed nice. She is black, unlike myself. Or, well, bougie black, or, probably not, I would think, not American from her dress. But she's gorgeous, she's smiling, she's reaching for, I would call it the heavens. I think we need to remember that, well, like I said, that we're all human, but I think I'm going to look up smiles and their effect. She has a very open posture, so she's kind of like, but with a smile. Yeah, I hate that term, bougie black. I hate the distinction between black and white. I like the W-I-G-H-T spelling of white, meaning a spirit, especially one that is human. And it's the 9 of Pentacles. And how I heard it described once was that the 9 of Pentacles was like almost completion. And earthly is down to earth. So we're all here, down to earth now. But the 9 of Pentacles was close to completion, but not quite there. I mean, they talk about trying to westernize, or even to integrate different societies into one another. They call Kenya a developing country when I read on it, and I think we all have room to develop, even if this was the 10 of Pentacles, but it's the 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot of green, which generally means money, I've been told, but I think in this case it means riches of living, riches in living, or not financial stability, but like spiritual wealth, yeah. But let's see, 9 of Pentacles, because if you're new here, I like to do intuitive reading, then the reading from the book, and then reading in a book, and then coming back the next day with what I found, researched to find. 9 of Pentacles, a woman with a bird upon her wrist stands amidst a great abundance of grapevines in the garden of a great house. Divinatory meanings: prudence, safety, success, accomplishment, certitude, discernment. Prudence, I think, means, let me get my dictionary if I can find it real quick. I can't. It's not near. Hold on. Nope, I don't. I have a thesaurus, though. Oh, no, this is a dictionary and thesaurus. Prudence. Prudence. Probably some of you know what it means. any of you, maybe one of you. There's one watching, I think. Prudence. Prudence. Prudent means a person of good conduct, careful to avoid undesired consequences, circumspect, discreet. Circumspect, I don't know, but discreet, I kind of do. We're looking at the Nine of Pentacles. Prudence. Safety, success, accomplishment. Circumspect. Circumspect. It means wary or cautious. And then, what was the other word? 2 other words I wasn't quite sure of. Certitude and discernment. I think discernment means the ability to kind of like divide between what you want to do and don't want to do, or something like that. But certitude, feeling or absolutely certain. So, discernment. Discernment. Discern is to perceive clearly with the mind or the senses. So to be able to perceive something clearly, the safety and success, and to be prudent, to, I think, use resources wisely, to continue to be aware, and people are actually resources, not just in the workforce, but as for emotional support sometimes, friends and stuff. I'm one who had basically internet since I was pretty damn little, because my mom worked for a tech company. But yeah, be prudent, be discerning, and realize that, I don't know, if you're American, and you have it pretty good, realize that you have it pretty good, that we aren't a third world country, and we aren't completely without necessities. We have it damn good here. So yeah, remember to smile. I do think there's some purity in this. That people, even if they are selfish, that they are a little pure from the white. Although white symbolizes different things in other cultures besides Western. But have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Early morning or late, depending on when I get time.